Well, hello there, Aspire North members. We're doing our first rundown of 2022, and I am here today with our new president for 2022, Matt Hodges. Hi, Matt.
Hello, Kim.
Hey, it's different looking over and seeing you instead of Dave Wilsey after doing this for several months. But
sorry about that.
Well, that's okay. It happens. What can I say? So this is kind of a wrap up or a review, I guess, of our January meeting, which occurred really late in the month. The fourth Friday fell on, I think it was the 28th. Mm-hmm. And so we're launching it here with this early February rundown. And Matt, I'm just going to let you sort of start off here with what we covered during the agenda.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you and thanks membership for putting me here. It's been a life goal of mine to be sitting here next to Kim. So this is big time. So we went through, just like any other year, we went through and approved committees and committee chairs. So first of all, thank you for everybody that is and will volunteer throughout the year. My I guess speech this year coming into the board was about leadership. I really want to encourage those that have any interest in getting involved with the association at all. Reach out to me, Kim, or anybody here, and we can put you together with potentially the right committee and talk about further leadership. So that was the first thing that we covered.
Yeah, and the committees are on the Aspire North website.
That's right.
And should be updated, but we're always looking for more people to be on those committees. So, absolutely get a hold of somebody if there's a committee that you have interest in and get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. The next thing was three major initiatives that we want to cover this year. Kim?
Yeah, we thought we'd discuss these at the leadership retreat, which is coming up here next week. One of those is we refer to as the NAR ESG+R report that came out just at the end of 2021. ESG+R stands for Environmental, Social, Governance plus Resilience. And this is all built on the sustainability study that NAR did in 2020 and 2021. And they hired a very powerful risk assessment firm out of Chicago/London to do that and built this report from that. So there's a lot to drill down through, and this board is committed to trying to take that report and do something with it that this local association can really get their teeth into.
I think one of the points on that, what kind of gets me excited from an industry standpoint too, is when you look at this report, and again, we'll cover it at the leadership retreat, but with the shifting of the environment and things that are happening both out west and down south, people are moving to a more safe location, and we have what is one of the most valuable assets in the world is all the fresh water. So we're going to see from a business standpoint, people flocking to the Midwest, and obviously Traverse City is seeing a lot of that. So this is important for a lot of levels. The sustainability of this is going to be really important. So if you're interested at all from the sustainability committee, they're looking to grow right now too.
They are looking to grow, and that chairperson is Eliza Searles, and you can reach out to her. Also, you can get to this ESG+R report just by going to NAR's website and typing in those letters. So just know that that's completely available to you to study on your own if you wish.
Yeah. The next on the list is CIPS training. So that's Certified International Property Specialist. We're seeing people from all over the world now flock to our region. So we want to help you better understand that marketplace. So we're going to bring in some heavy hitters in training this year. So look for the CIPS training coming to a boardroom near you. Yeah,
Jennifer, our education director, is working on that right now, and we've been in touch with a couple of really gifted people in that CIPS program from NAR. So we should have some, like you say, some real rock stars as a part of this. And anybody's interested in knowing more or getting involved in global, this is your time to step up.
Yeah. Realtor Relief Foundation is another one. We as an association wrote a check last year for this. As I mentioned before, the wildfires out west, the floods and hurricanes down south, mudslides, all of that's happening, including what happened in Midland within our region the last couple of years. there is a big movement for realtors to help realtors and realtor families and get more involved in the community. So we, as an association, took a big step last year and wrote a substantial check to the Realtor Relief Foundation, and we're going to look at expanding that. I do want to give a shout out to Kelly Sargent, who led the charge for that. And we as an association for NAR raised about $8.5 million last year alone, and those funds go out to those affected areas.
Yeah, Kelly did a great job as the NAR rep for Michigan. And, we basically stood up, former President Wilsey and I stood up at the San Diego event that they had for commemorating the fundraiser for Realtor Relief Foundation, and said we would really like to double our contribution to that effort this year. So that puts us in the $20,000 range if we can get members to step up and be a part of this. So.
Yep, big time. That's such a cool, look it up too if you guys are unfamiliar with RRF. RRF, or the Realtor Relief Foundation. Check it out. It's really important that we as realtors give back, as you all do, and what we can do from an association standpoint. So, growth zone.
Yeah, we just mentioned that to the board this last meeting, just to basically let them know we are still right on the cusp of launching that new membership relation software, and we've been going through some of the testing and everything like that. We hope to have done it on January 1, but we've had to push out basically because of just the demand for this growth zone product. And so you'll be hearing a lot more about this, and we will be, especially you brokers out there, we will be flipping the switch on the new billing system and everything like that here in the coming weeks. So please watch your email for the updates, and we'll make sure that all of you members know about this and when you can access it. It's a really excellent system, and I think it'll really promote more member engagement just through this system and all the things that it can do. So keep that front of mind for right now.
Yep. Chili Cookoff, aka my upcoming.
Here we go.
My upcoming Reign to the Title event has been moved, primarily because there's people working on their recipes. They're not down. So I think what happened was the committee said, you know what? Let's not let Matt get a head start here. We're going to move it from February to March 17th, it looks like. That may change depending on if they think that I'm going to have a better chili at that time or not. But in all seriousness, we want to make sure that we can do this in person, and with all these things going on, the committee and subsequently the board decided to move that date from February to March in hopes that we can get back in person and have a great event for the Chili Cook-Off.
Please, members, I beg of you, win this chili bowl so I don't have to deal with our current president always lauding over the heads of the board that he is the chili champion again, please. So,
and I've had a good reign because of the pandemic. We haven't had the Chili Cook-Off, so this has been a good couple of years where I've been able to tout that. So,
speaking of awards,
the virtual awards and installation, we're going to look at potentially reframing what that looks like. We've had great in-person ones. We've had not so great in-person ones, and then the last couple that we've had virtual or some sort of mixed hybrid has been a little lacking. So some can be attributed obviously to the hybrid version, but others, could we change this to make it better? And what that looks like, we're not sure. So that's something we're going to be looking at both at the leadership retreat and throughout the year, and how to do that, both moving up some awards so that we don't get to the end of the year and we're fighting to get people to stand up for some of these awards. Like Realtor of the Year obviously is earlier.
Right.
So we can submit that to the state and national associations.
And I do want to commend our own Michael Kent and Connor Miller for doing the production and direction of that event. We did the first one, back in 2021. This one in 2022 was many, many times better and well carried off. It was a very nicely done production. For those of you who missed it, it was really a big step forward in doing it virtually. But the plan is to try to take it back to something more than just a virtual event.
Yeah. Let's see. Public policy. This is an interesting one with the RPAC committee. Hopefully everybody knows what the RPAC committee is, the Realtor Political Action Committee. Its primary function is to raise revenue, is to find folks like me and you and the association and many of you who invest into RPAC so we can fund projects or fund candidates that we believe will help move on the private property rights issues that we fight for. What we're lacking a bit in is public policy, fighting for those mostly local initiatives that we want to follow, take a stance. We want to make sure that we have a voice out there in the community. And so the formation of the Public Policy Committee was just approved through the board. So we're going to have two committees, one RPAC, one Public Policy. So we will need people on both of those committees upcoming. But it does matter that we have a voice. We have our GAD, sounds like Dad. He kind of acts like a dad sometimes, Connor Miller, our Government Affairs Director, GAD, working on this stuff. But we do want to give it more of a push. We need to get more involved and have a voice in our communities. Let's see, Habitat for Humanity.
Yes, our new community partner. We just basically launched that program in January with Habitat for Humanity. They'll be our community partner for the next 2 years. Working with them, as you know, all of us know who Habitat for Humanity is, and they always need lots of volunteers. So we're looking to build a list of our members who are interested in volunteering for Habitat for Humanity projects. And then, if you get on that contact list, whenever they reach out to us and they need realtors to help come with a build or something like that, or a special event, we can reach out to you. So we really urge people to contact the office or any board member and get your name on that contact list to help our community partner, Habitat for Humanity. And I want to do a final shout out to Tart Trails, who was our community partner for the previous 2 years, who has done an absolutely stellar job of promoting realtor involvement with their organization, as we have done a stellar job of promoting everything that they've got going on through our communications channels. Matt, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but around town, they're just on fire right now, just improving the trails.
Yeah, and so we all know the Tart, we all know the Leelanau, the Boardman Loop is big, and now we're looking at going north too.
Yeah, all the
so
way.
From a Tart. So great job, Tart. We appreciated everything that you did for us, like Kim said, and hopefully you appreciated our involvement with you and our membership with you as well. But looking forward to Habitat. What a great partnership that's going to be for the next couple of years. Great correlation.
And it's housing. I mean, everybody's
it's great housing,
screaming for housing. It's housing. What else do you have, President Matt?
We just had a 45-degree day, so I'm looking forward to more of those coming up. Let's see, what else do we have? Valentine's, guys, gals, don't forget that. That's a big day coming up. What else can I share? I'm just looking forward to, being the president, I guess, and all that entails. I really do care about this industry and where it's going. I don't have a whole lot more to add right now, but I'm looking forward to Leadership Retreat, sharing with the other leaders that we have in the association, some of the agenda items that I'd like to push forward, some of the things that are being pushed upon us just with advancement of technology and other things. So we're going to learn a lot, and then we'll come out of that meeting and share a lot of that with you. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, members, I think that does it for this rundown. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you at the end of February.
See you guys.